See, I was reading this book, Ecclesiastic, chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
You read it from 1 to 9. It tells you what marriage is about.
Really?
And what is marriage? It's about seasons. It's about times. And you tend to realize that it starts and ends. If you read all about that indication as to there's a time for you to do this, there's a time for you to do that. So if it gives you a positive, it gives you a negative. There's a time to sow, there's a time to harvest. All these things is marriage.
Ecclesiastes.
Yes, chapter 3.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse
1, read down to 9.
Verse 1. Okay.
One more thing. Yes. And just listen to this.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3.
Yes, sir.
Verse what's the verse?
Verse 1.
Verse 1 to 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe a King James version. No. Okay. I'll say to everything there is a season.
Good. And to obana smesiwa no. Wonya sa obana akwa no. Yours is a different season.
And a time to every purpose I'm having.
Oh, purpose, I would worry. Is it the same as my purpose? The time you marry is totally different from my time. And here we are not talking about a 24/7, 24-hour time. No. As day and night falls, is that time we're talking about. Continue.
Actually, a time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck.
More. Born, die, plant, pluck.
Yeah.
So it tells you that. Why are you hustling yourself?
There is time for everything.
There's time for everything. Continue.
Wow. And I'll say a time to kill and a time to heal.
Ha!
A time to break down and a time to build up.
That's it. Who says so? Worry no sunda. What do you ever be a line at all? Wow, worry sunda. Call us.
Wow.
You will cry, you will laugh, you'll be sad, you'll be thinking. It's part of it. And that is marriage. At the end of our wedding, sabi.
A pressure more.
Continue.
Or say a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together.
Of course, yes. You can go back for
a time to weep and a time to laugh.
I love this.
A time to mourn and a time to dance.
What problem? Go read this verse.
Wow.
Read it. It
but
will give you a certain exaltation.
Yeah, a time to weep and a time to laugh.
I love that.
And a time to mourn and a time to dance.
A time to mourn. What will be No! It is the one who is rejoicing. It is the opposite of you is marriage.
Wow. Wow.
Continue.
I don't say a time to get and a time to lose. And a time to keep and a time to cast away.
Yes! Hey, now we are told I was one pet.
Hey.
Hey, was one pet dino. For all you know, or pay investment and yet dino wash. You understand?
I understand.
Don't chance boom, you thought that I'm binti was 0% the audience.
Verse 7 also, a time to rend and a time to sow.
Thank you.
A time to keep silence and a time to speak.
I love this. And this is my golden point. If you take me for granted, there will be a time I will prove to you that I am not wasted.
Wow.
One day no was sorry. Bam. That's it. That is marriage. We are irresponsible. Remember, there's a time.
A time.
I will rise.
A time. A time. A time. Verse 8, there's a time to love and a time to hate.
Thank you.
A time of war and a time of peace.
A time of war
and a time of peace.
Now, you take your time and pick all the words. One, he says positive and he goes negative. He goes negative, positive. But you watch, it is the extremes. And this let us understand, say, our warrior no, extremes. One say, Yankopon, wo fiti asiye boni wiase no wo kania, ehai, and esum. That is marriage. That is life.
Just a rosary.
Dabi! I didn't know start free.
Difficult times,
because anytime we rejoice.
Of course.
So whenever there's light, all the positives you see in Ecclesiastes, you see that.
You see.
But when there is darkness, you see the negatives. But KB, whenever there is darkness, what do? Do you die?
Reaction also here.
God, you will need to look for where you can activate the light. No, so
It be so.
And that is your marriage. Eti sikeni ho ya di asama to no so ne dwuma say, what do we do? That is where you need to activate the light. Edum eti so so no any worry. Nti ada na homa wedding sebi I say enema was away. So people should understand this. It's good to marry. Oh yes.
Yeah.
But you don't need to stress yourself on the wedding. Aware nanka say dwuma no wo da ho twen. And don't let people become the iota of symbol. Say womunti and I'm a person worry. Kasa wunti na person worry.
Councilor, your uncle so kasi my dear woman say wedding there once in a lifetime. Inti yemia and yen yen kesia boom kesia preko. Yem mo kan yen year once in a lifetime. Inti yen kesia preko. There's been this
the question is, do you have what it takes? Kebi, I have witnessed the ordinance in pastor's office. Myself, the pastor, the two families.
Okay.
So we're like 7.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Oh, so
to date, as I speak to you, KB, they are still married.
They're married. Wow.
So
simple.
Simple.
It can be any.
Just that, just in the pastor's office. It was off even Sunday, weekday.
Wow.
That's all. And they are still marrying.
How many people can think this way?
Yes. Now, why do you do gangan to a wedding when Wawaria Bese? Wedding na dia na e bie prono. Once some benum coke and Fanta and bibia.
Opina no.
Adia na kata no de wu tu afiri so no ene your wedding.
Adia na nkasa
no wo bottle num. Na wu tu anu mponi. Na de wo mu e. Me wa unya tasty de wo mu. Enso wa kojuwani. Please, let's shift from this. And I believe that nobody should overspend wedding. Ubetumia, do it. Untumia, don't force yourself. Don't force yourself. Because the moment you set the standard, would you be able to sustain it for the rest of your life?
That's the question.
Oh yeah, now ostentatious. High wedding. Afei, mo kwatena here na mo kwatena.
Ni ade be rent kura asem.
Hey, man kwatena estate, man kwatena apartment, man kwatena
rented apartment.
What did I say? I mean, you know, so the essence is, it's now only baby I would da anakoye sa gangan to wedding. Sabi, bibi achia. Bibi nkoyi. Eti muma yema yenye die menene pese yeye enye die wo mo se
yenye. Yenye comparison no so
free ho.
Men should be standard and family measure wo.
Take off the competition. Now it has become competition.
Obese we make we wedding the cast na to so 17.
Kebi de kumi kra ne say ye be ware na enyan ware ye be koto social Facebook ever say social media.
Say friend no baby we mo di be on the friend we twa pictures be.
Inside you know.
We feed no. Escape me.
Obi bin kai.
Mo di me. Photo shoot. I say pre-wedding photo shoot. Yeah, pre-wedding photo. No, a car. Obi budget for pre-wedding photo shoot. Councilor.
Mama mfa wonko nyamesem.
Okay, yentio.
Ade na friend no aware no. Eye apam.
Covenant.
Aware ye sunsun. Aware ye spirit.
Yeah.
Aware ye nipa na awa no. Aware ye saade na wuhu ye na opese wuhu. Enye hu. Good.
I didn't know who ye.
Who ye? And so person who. Says he would Katawani. Would you be normal?
No.
You love to see. Yeah. And that is marriage. It is a covenant, dear. Na a spirit, dear. And your wine was semi yichira no. Yame. And what could tabri, dear koto. Social media. Oka se nibia na a ye enipa. Okasa no bia na ya no pa. Dia wo metima man kan che wo nim ni se city e. Eti wo hu ye no. Obe worry me ahwe.
Hey, that statement.
Hey,
asem ko.
Sa, we so be yo.
Obe worry.
Yo.
Oye me ahwe.
No mo kakanche, no mo ye niam. Eti why ade no hu. Afei, aware ni mu no na tete. So these are some of the things we need to look at it. Yen kasa mfa nkyere. Yen kasa mbo dewuro, but the mom do it in it right way. Say eya pam na ne nyame ye dia ene ye wo ne nyame enko dandwene ho nyame pe na wo say nim de ekoso And then God, if you speak to God through prayer and fasting, obema enyema atoto
yama.
Na se mumia no so adwen anko bankrom. Gabi, say oba de pen e bom paye, bema mo paye. Oba de pen bema na suro nyame, oba na suro nyame emfa.
Emfa, eno kra emfa.
Mo. So all these are
Oba de pen e
premises.
kwa sorry, bema na kwa sorry.
Good. Onim nyame. Also the enko. Ntina I find it difficult to always say two different religions, let's say the Islamic and then the Christianity, it's a bit difficult. It's a no-go area.
And they're difficult.
5 times the Muslim pray. You pray in tongues. How can the two gel?
It can't work.
The modalities of our religion will not merit it.
Totally different. Totally different.
It will force it. So all these things,